Yeah, like my favorite part was when Dorbickmon showed up, shouted, "It's Dorbin time!" and then proceeded to Dorb all over everyone. Hello everyone, today we're playing Dorbickmon. This is one of my favorite OTK decks of all time, and we've got quite a few new pieces in BT20 that's really going to help us push this deck along. Not push it into being good, don't get me wrong, but it's better. So let's do a card by card. Koromon. If you don't know what Koromon does by now, how? Please tell me. I would like to know. For our level 3s, we've basically got a bit of a draw engine going on here. We've got Muchomon, when one of your red Digimon attacks a player, draw 1. Pretty good. Guilmon, when attacking, draw 1. Also very good. And Sistermon Blanc, by trashing a card in hand, draw 2. We get Decoy as well, but that's never going to come up. She also serves another purpose, which you might already see in the list. So, the idea of Dorbick is to assemble 5 dragons in your hand. Well, Dragon, Soar, or Ceratopsian. Thank you, translation. And from there, we can Digicross into this guy and just wreck face. So, we've got quite a few cards that give us security attack +1. We've got Greymon, we've got MasterTyrannomon, we've got the new Paildramon and Wingdramon, we've got Volcdramon, and we've got one Jazarichmon. Then, what we want to do is we want to unsuspend. So we've got SaviorHuckmon, which is why we have the Blanc, and we have Majiramon. If we don't get our unsuspend, or we need to use up an unsuspend to clear the security, we've now got Omni X, which I was very happy about, because Blitz Omni doesn't work in this deck, because Dorbick doesn't gain Rush, he just has Rush. So the Blitz Omni would not be able to attack, but with Omni X's end of turn, we still can. We've also got Hisyaryumon, who has the effect to disable security options. This can come in handy. Definitely like that in certain matchups. And yeah, so BT20 gave us 1, 2, 3 new level 5s and a new level 7. Can't complain. We've got Hiro to buff our DP. We really do need to see this guy. Swinging in for 5 checks at 12k is not a safe swing these days. We've got, for option cards, we've got 4 Hero Disguise to draw 2. We've got 4 Fireball to draw 2. And we've got 4 Wisteria Memory Boost. Now, I'm not sure about this because the only card that it finds is Majiramon. Otherwise, we can just use red memory boost to search deeper. I think we'll stick with it for now. If it doesn't really work, we can change it. But that's the deck. Basically just play Dorbick, swing 5 checks, unsuspend, swing for game. We can do a bit of chip damage with our lower end, but we'll never evolve past a level 3. Anyway, that's the deck profile. Let's jump into the games. Okay, it is Dorbin time. This hand is looking pretty good. We've already got one of the pieces we need. We've got 4 draw cards. I think we can keep this. Let's see what our opponent's on. Okay, probably some dog engine bullshit. Let's see. By the way, I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to be, well, I guess when you're seeing this, I am at Glasgow Regionals. So if you happen to be at that event, feel free to come up and say hi. It's day 2 now. Maybe I did well on day 1. Maybe I made top cut. I probably didn't, but maybe I did. Who knows? Time is a weird thing. Not getting sort of any specifics here. I saw the Lady Debbie X, so we could be against Lilith, perhaps. Yeah, Lady Debbie X got out of the hand. My guess is Lilith. Either that or it's, that weird Shoutmon, what was it, like, Cross 5B version of Lord Nightmon that DNAs and then goes into Ragnarlord. Have you guys seen that? It's a weird deck. Gonna activate the training. So we've got 4 sources for Dorbick right now. We can get an unsuspend off this Guilmon swing. Okay, we're into Rugomon. But yeah, if we can get an unsuspend, we could have lethal next turn. It's a risky swing because we don't have Hiro. Life's about taking risks, right? We also need to get 3 memory, which is potentially another issue. They're at 1. If they go into level 5, they'll likely put us to 2. So, probably not have the memory next turn. Goes into Lady Debbie. I don't think there's any purple level 6 aces that I'm afraid of. So, I think we can just start swinging in here with the Guilmon. Does this have any on-deletes on the stack? No on-deletes on the stack. That's kind of good. We can drop Dorb at the end of this turn. We can maybe play out the Sistermon next turn to get the unsuspend if we can get 3 memory. Probably a big ask there, but we can certainly try. Delete that, put them to 1. If they drop some 4-cost tamer, I was going to say Matt, but Matt is banned. How about that? Opponent's thinking. If we can play this Sistermon, we can swing in for 5 checks and unsuspend. Problem is, if we hit Lilith, we are dead. I don't think they give us 3 memory, though. I can't see that happening. Maybe drop starter deck mat or something, but... Opponent's thinking. Oh, okay. Okay, so what does this do? End of attack, delete this Digimon. Well then. Well, I guess we don't need the unsuspend. So, there's that. I feel like if I don't swing now, they're going to deal with it anyway. So let's just go in, get as many checks as we can. What? What is this? Why is this in here? If your opponent has a memory, or if your opponent has a Digimon, gain a memory. It's slightly annoying. There's Hiro. He's good. I know I'm passing my opponent 4 here, but they're on 0 security with a 3 and a 4. I'm still on 5. I can't see them fixing this. I have no idea what they're trying to play. It seems like Lilith, but they've got they've got this. I mean, no. It's the old AG that can go under a dark animal. I was going to say that might be the reason. But no, this one has to have Sons of Chaos Seekers or Pulsemon. Alright, we're going to see a protoform. Probably going into Lady Debbie X, I'd imagine. Yeah. Lady Debbie X is going to spawn a token and try to blow up the Sistermon Blanc at end of attack. I always have to remind myself if it's end of attack or end of turn with these things. Because I know the option card's end of turn. But I think most of the Digimon effects are end of attack. I'm still super curious about this Fang and Judge. I really want to know why that's there. Is it there as an enabler for some option or something? They're going to swing in, probably pop the token to remove the sister. I can't imagine them popping the Lady Devi. Oh, no, not using the effect. Ultimately, right now, we have got 2 swings on our... what does this do? Nothing that... Oh, well, they do have that ability, which is a little bit annoying. Let's just go in for it. If we had one more piece, we could get a Dorb with an unsuspend. They're gonna do that. Blow it up. Delete. Yep. Trash top. That works. Okay, game 2. And this hand is looking okay. We're going first, so probably drop the Mucho and then Wisteria, I guess. Well, depending on what we draw off the Mucho Digiroll. Yeah, let's go boost. At the door, but we're nowhere near it. That's not really great because our opponent now knows what we're on. Koromon. Are they also playing Dorb? No, they are not. Interesting. Is this Omnimon EX, perhaps? We do have 5 sources. No balls. Let's just go for it. 1, 2, 3. If this works, I'm gonna go crazy. It's almost certainly not going to work. Okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. I mean, we've done a lot of damage to him, and we're threatening lethal here next turn, so that wasn't bad. We could have killed him on turn 2, though. I think the turn 2 Dorb. I'm guessing here he's gonna pop the Blanc with the effect and then swing over the Mucho. Oh, my camera has turned off. Bear with me a second. I don't know what has happened here, so I will just turn this off and fix it before the next match. But yeah, so like I said earlier, I will be at Glasgow Regionals today, if you're watching this on the day it gets uploaded. From the day of recording, it's currently Thursday. So I will be there Saturday and Sunday. Wish I had more pieces in hand than just this, because he's threatening quite a bit of damage here. Okay. Doesn't have end of turn DNA. So, I mean, we still need to draw quite a lot of stuff here. That's still only 3 pieces. Alright. I need to take a chance here. I draw 2 pieces off this discard. Nope. Nope. I'd be surprised if he doesn't have it here, but we definitely Dorb too early there. But, you know, that's the fun of it. Definitely got this. Well, if he doesn't, he does now. Yeah, this is over. So he'll swing in, restand, trash top, hit for 16, then swing in, hit for 16 again. My only hope is OmniX and security, which I do run 2 or 3 of them, so it's not impossible. Let's see what he does. Swings in, trashes top, unsuspends. Okay, OmniX. Nope. Yeah, that's it. Ah well. Okay, so this is game 2 or 3, depending on whether or not I add the last one. My camera turned off in the middle of it, for context, if I don't. But we're looking pretty solid. We've already got 4 pieces in hand. So we just need another piece and Dorbick. And we've got the Muchomon for a draw. Though I worry if we don't draw something good to play after this, we will just have to pass turn. Yep. Oiled Up Ganku. That is certainly an interesting name. We've got Pulsemon. This deck is interesting. I haven't really played against it much, so I'm not really sure how it works. I know that it likes to be on 3 security. Good thing is, if we get our Dorbick combo going off, we will not set him to 3 security, ideally. I mean, we can win next turn if we top deck 2 pieces, one of which being Dorbick himself, and then he doesn't die during the swing. Dorb? No. Okay. See, annoyingly, I probably should have done that first to get the card draw. Yeah, this isn't going well. But yeah, so double upload this weekend. I'm uploading a Lord Nightmon video yesterday, but actually Saturday, and then this today. But actually Sunday. And in case I didn't mention it, well, I know I have mentioned it, but I will be at Glasgow Regionals this weekend. Or I am at Glasgow Regionals, I guess. So if you see me, feel free to say hi. If I happen to walk past you while you're watching this video in the middle of the convention hall, because I know you've got priorities. yeah, just feel free to come up and say hi. I'll be recording a vlog as well. That'll probably be up next week after I've got a chance to edit it. Yeah. I'll be... Why did he do that? Did he forget what his card did? Okay. Alright. If we can get Dorb here. Nope. Draw 2. Jesus Christ. God, this game's going nowhere fast. At least now with this Guilmon, if he doesn't kill it, we can hit him down to 2 next turn. So he'll never get his sort of benefits from having 3 security. Mind link. Gain a memory. Goes for the scramble into Kazuchimon. Yeah, it's going minus 6k the Guilmon, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Let's go for it anyway. We top deck Dorb off this attack. We can huh? Oh. Okay, that's not great. Let's deploy a sister. We really need to see Dorbick here. Yeah, but if it's not clear, I have no idea what this deck does, so. At least they're not at 3 security, I guess. Always that silver lining. That's the new Pulsemon. I love how many decks now have something like this, where they're one of the rookie searches and the other one has the cost reduction effect. What's this one? It's a searcher. That's a card with Pulsemon text and an Abaddon Electronics card. Hacker Judge is Abaddon Electronics, I believe. It's Hacker Judge. It's Pulsemon. Okay. Not my poor guy. Does this have piercing? Yes, it does. Okay. Hiro, kind of huge. They have an end of attack. Ah, yes, they have an unsuspend. And that puts them to 3. The annoying thing is we can't really deal with this. Dorbick will let us hit up to 16k. Or up to 12k, sorry. That's if we see Dorbick. We kind of need to, but at the same time, he really doesn't save us from that Kazuchimon. We could go OmniX straight over it and bottom deck the Kazuchimon. Either that or we trust that he doesn't block. Which I'm pretty sure this has barrier, so yeah. Be very rude if you block this. Yeah, I figured. Is there any dragon that has inherited barrier? Because that would be very good for us, but we've lost this, so... But yeah. See you next time when I play... Chronicle. Chronicle's fun.